Hello, beautiful. Welcome to today's video. So today we want to talk about guilt. Just for your information, I don't know if you can hear the noise, but I have my fan on. It's a beautiful, beautiful practice I have here. And one beautiful thing is the sun is in here all day, so I need a little air. So guilt. In my opinion, what I noticed, what I have seen in many people, including me, is that guilt is like an escape place. And we go there when we feel really, really uncomfortable. Because, of course, guilt is also an uncomfortable place to be, an uncomfortable emotion to be feeling. But there is one emotion that's worse for many of us. I don't know if this is valid for every person, but for many people this is true. When we feel helpless, this is like the worst for us. We are doers, we are being taught that if we think long enough and analyze long enough, we always will find a solution and we can always influence everything. So moments where we can't, where we really where we feel helpless, where we feel like we don't know what to do, or where something happened and we cannot do anything about it, and about, being hurt and feeling really, really bad. So that's when we are helpless. And when we move then mentally into this place of guilt, it is like we are giving ourselves the illusion of, if I would have done this, or if this and this had happened, then I could have. So this is like the feeling of, okay, I could have control if. Of course I don't, but it feels for a moment like I could have, in theory, in my imagination. So this feels better. This feels better than feeling helpless. So this is what I mean when I say guilt is an escape place. Guilt is an emotion. It's really an unnecessary emotion. There is nothing good in guilt. You can learn from mistakes without feeling guilty. You can analyze them just rationally. Don't have to beat yourself up about it, but yeah, many people do beat themselves up about it. They criticize themselves a lot in their mind. So this is the second clue why I say it's an escape. When we are thinking a lot, you can be sure there is an uncomfortable emotion underneath it. This is what we do. When we feel uncomfortable, we will try to find a solution. We want it to stop. And our go-to to do it, to make it stop, is we go into our thinking, we go into our minds, because this is where everything happens. But the thing is, you cannot turn an emotion off with your mind. You cannot turn an emotion off with your mind. It's like two different systems. It's like two different systems of energy, like the emotional energy, energy, emotion, and then the mental energy, the thoughts. It's like when you have a house and you have the pipes with the water, and then you have I don't know the English word for that. Well, you have the electrical system, the connections in the house, and let's say there is too much water in one pipe, there is lots of pressure, you cannot turn on the light switch so that the energy flows and then the water is okay again, the pressure of the water. No, you have to open the pipe. You have to do something in the water system with the pipes to change something on the pressure. And it's the same with the emotions. If you have emotional pressure, meaning when there is an emotion coming up like a wave, emotions, they come like waves, they go like waves. So if this emotion comes up and you feel it, and then what you need to do is you need to feel it so that it can flow through you. The energy can like change into something else, because energy never goes away, it just changes form. But okay, this is another topic again. So you just feel the emotion, for the emotion to be able to be processed, for you to get the information, and every emotion has an information for you. So the information is, I am feeling very, very bad, there is a situation, I cannot do anything about it, and I am devastating. This is a moment of suffering for me. This would be processing this moment. Maybe sitting down, laying down, crying, breathing, or go to somebody that you have that you trust and ask for a hug, or write it out, but stay with how you truly feel. How you truly feel is you feel helpless. So when you go into guilt and into this thinking and criticizing, it's like you are taking your attention away from what's really going on, and you are not changing anything. You're like turning the light switch on and off, but the water pressure doesn't change. You can feel guilty as much as you want. It will not change that you feel helpless. But this is something that many of us learn when we are young, or we observe maybe in others, and then we imitate, and then it becomes like an automated reaction. When the brain notices, that there is some kind of relief, so feeling guilty feels a little better than feeling helpless, then the brain will automatically go there again and again. And the thing how we can stop this is really to observe, pause, and say, okay, now I notice I'm guilty, I notice I criticize myself, what's really going on? How do I really feel? And then stay with that. Come back from your escape place to the here and now, and to what is really, really, really true for you in the moment. And then this moment can change again. Because as I said, emotions, they flow, they come and go like waves. But if you are pushing it away, cannot flow, it will stay there. It will stay there, you will be uncomfortable, and then you need to escape again and again and again and again to this place of guilt or to other places. That's for today about guilt. Let that sink in a little bit, simmer a little bit, and I hope you remember one of those days when you notice that you are thinking a lot and that you maybe criticize yourself a lot, to ask yourself, how am I really feeling? What is really going on? Have a wonderful day, beautiful one, and thank you for being here with me in the video. Bye.